Welcome, Westside volleyball fans, to more volleyball action this weekend. We're here at the Malad Tournament. Tournament time on Saturday. Westside Pirates slated to take on the Ririe Bulldogs in approximately 10 minutes from now. I am Cody Olsen, the voice of the Westside Pirates, running all over the place and all over the state to give you all the action as we get ready for some more volleyball. Getting up after this, the Westside Pirates out on the court. The far court over here getting their warm-ups in as they'll take on the Ririe Bulldogs. They actually played the Bulldogs earlier this year in one of their try matches and was able to take the win against the Bulldogs. Now it's about who has improved the most and the experience up until this point in the season. We would like to thank all of our sponsors that make this game possible, including North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. We'll go ahead and get into the scene set right after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM, mylocalradio.com.
Tonight's game is brought to you by West Motors, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value with the freshest meat and produce in town. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care you'll receive in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, with all the parts you need for your car to keep it running strong. Naylor Insurance, for home, health, life, and auto from Mutual of Enumclaw. Procon Homes, building quality multifamily homes across the West. By Les Schwab Tires, stop in and see the tire experts on Main Street in North Logan. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial in Preston. Level 10 Life. Reach your next level in life with their life coaching sessions. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This game is made possible through an agreement between Cook Brothers Broadcasting and is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast of this game in whole or in part without the express written consent of Cook Brothers Broadcasting is strictly prohibited. Since 2005, North Stars Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
Welcome back to our pregame show today, previewing the Westside Pirate volleyball team and their quest for gold here in the Malad Tournament. Should be a really fun one here today. The first challenge for the Westside Pirates. Early Saturday morning, the Ririe Bulldogs. That is who the Westside Pirates will play early in this Saturday morning. Bulldogs, up until this point in the year, 8-1 with huge wins over Marsh Valley, Teton, Bear River. A lot of the same people that perhaps Westside has seen before. Only one loss, and that is to Westside. on the year. Other than that, Ririe has gone 4-0 and undefeated in the 2A Nuclear Conference. 5-0 at home, 1-0 on a neutral court, and only one loss, and that is to the Westside Pirates. They're going to meet Westside early on in this one. The teams will head out onto the court. We'll go ahead and bring you the action here. Like to go ahead and thank all of our sponsors, including North Stars Ultimate Outdoors and Evergreen Financial, our coaches show today. And we're probably going to try and go ahead and catch up with Coach Royer earlier, or rather later in the day. Evergreen Financial is a proud sponsor of Westside Pirate Athletics and proud to let us give you the broadcast today. Another proud sponsor, Naylor Insurance, who gives us our keys to the game, and Webb Funeral Home, our starting lineup sponsor. We're going to go ahead and take a quick breather, come back to you after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM and on mylocalradio.com.
Franklin County Medical Center is proud to provide excellence in surgical and specialty healthcare right here in our community, making it extremely convenient to receive world-class care without even leaving the county. The best part is that we work closely with your primary care physicians to ensure a convenient and coordinated care experience. Our skilled surgeons are continually adding services to Franklin County, some you won't find anywhere in the greater Cache Valley area. Discover what is available right here at fcmc.org/specialty. You just might be surprised at what we have to offer.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry. Driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity, Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
We welcome you back here into the booth at Malad. The Malad tournament happening this Saturday, and it is tournament time. Playoff bracket implications. Westside will play the Ririe Bulldogs to see who will advance to the second round. Second game will be played at about 10:30 if my memory serves me correctly. We will see who's on the opposite side of the bracket. Hopefully we'll get you that information in just a second as the Westside Pirates out there warming up. Beckstead feeding to Fuller on the left side, and she's going to have a big game today. Everybody's going to have to come up big as the Ririe Bulldogs are undefeated on the year, barring just one loss. So rather, one loss the entire year, and that is to the Westside Pirates. a 3-0 victory over Ririe early on in the year, and those are the only sets that Ririe has lost up until this point. So a big challenge early on in this one. The Westside Pirates wanting very desperately to get that big win here early on in the gold bracket of the Malad tournament. We'll bring you all of the action. Special shout out to all of our sponsors, including Evergreen Financial, North Stars, Ultimate Outdoors, and Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. We're going to go ahead, take one more break, come back to you in just a second, right after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM, mylocalradio.com.
It's the goal in everyone's life.
Welcome, Westside fans, to...
It's the goal in everyone's life to reach financial independence and security. Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston can help with strategies to assist in those goals. They will design a plan to suit you, whether it be for your family, home, or current or future investments. Evergreen Financial Partners can help with life insurance, long-term life, 401ks, retirement plans, or mutual funds. Contact the experts at Evergreen Financial and let them put a plan together for you. Find them at 41 West 1st South in Preston, or go online to set your appointment at evergreenfinancialpartners.net. Evergreen Financial Partners, your first step to financial security.
Whether you're in need of timber frame buildings, estate entrances, trusses, pergolas, pavilions, or gazebos, the craftsmanship at Milestone Timberworks reflects our passion and commitment of building for the future. At the beginning and end of the day, it's about achieving the built environment where the truly great moments in life are experienced. We look forward to working with you. Visit milestonetimberworks.com today.
Welcome back, Westside fans. We're going to go ahead and dip into our coach's interview. This is one from earlier in the week. Coach Royer touches up on the Malad tournament, and we'll listen to her until the teams are about ready to start, as we were slated for 8:30, but it looks like we're going to be warming up just a little bit later than that. I am Cody Olsen, the voice of the Westside Pirates, saying thank you so much for joining us on mylocalradio.com and watching and supporting your Pirates. Here's Coach Royer. Welcome back, Westside Pirate fans, to another week of volleyball. I am joined here with head coach Melinda Royer. Our last week of volleyball in the month of September, and it was last week. It ended on a really good note. Coach Royer, a huge win. I mean, it was just, I cannot describe it other than the fact that everything went right for the Westside Pirates against Bear Lake. What did you enjoy about the match, and what did you see?
That's a great description of it. We had so many wonderful things that happened that night, but our girls' error percentage was so low. We just didn't make unforced errors. And it was beautiful. It was actually close to one of the best games that I've ever coached, as far as girls working in sync together, being aggressive, reading the ball. Overall, it was just a great game.
That was something, watching the game, and I was keeping my unofficial stats as I tried to do, and it just blew me away, the minimal amount of errors that happened. It just felt like whenever anybody was hitting the ball, it just turned to gold, and it happened. And did it help your girls feel confident coming into this week now?
Yes, for sure. They're very confident coming into this week, and we did a lot of mind work on talking about how we warmed up, what we were feeling, how we kept the energy on our side, how we let mistakes roll off our back, all those things. Because when you play a perfect game like that, you want to replicate it. So we're trying to be very reflective about what we did and how we can do it again.
Coach, this week we have a lot of volleyball, Aberdeen, Soda, and then tournament play. I've talked with a couple of the girls for interviews on our outstanding student portion, and they seem really excited for the tournament because they feel like they have unfinished business. They really want to perform well in the tournament. What would you like to see from them during this week that would help them get ready for this tournament in Malad?
Yeah, so we get to play Aberdeen on Wednesday. We're going to play Soda Springs on Thursday, and then we get the Malad tournament on Friday and Saturday. I would hope that the girls can use the momentum that they had from last week going into this week, reflecting on what they've learned, and continue that fast pace. The girls hit last week a hitting percentage of a .21, which is a great hitting percentage. It's amazing to have that big of a kill percentage. So the thing that worked well against Bear Lake is every one of my hitters were on, my blockers were on, and they were helping each other to get on. And I hope that as they work through Aberdeen and Soda, that will help prepare them even more for the Malad tournament. They definitely feel like we have unfinished business. There's some new teams in the Malad tournament that we haven't seen yet this year. We're really hoping they're not in our bracket for pole play, but we really want to play Declo and North Fremont. Those are two teams that we haven't been able to play yet that we're excited to play. We also really want to line up with Malad again, and it'd be great to play them there and get a win there as well.
Coach, welcome back, Westside fans. That was my interview with head coach Melinda Royer. The Westside Pirates set to take on the Bulldogs on the opposite side of the gym over here. Try and bring up the Ririe roster. Our starting lineup today brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, the trusted name in the funeral business since 1925. Set to serve number 12, McKinley Bond, the 6'1" middle hitter, senior for Ririe. Starters for the Pirates that I can see: Beckstead, Mariscal, Lemon, Roberts, Fuller, and Camo. Bond will send it over the tape to the near side here. Received in the middle by Roberts. High up in the air. Beckstead cannot reach high enough as that return from Roberts over across the net, and it is slammed shut by Brianna Scott. Ririe will take a lead 1-0 here early on in this first one. Second service by Bond. Over and across the tape again. Roberts gets it in position this time for Beckstead. Back set to Lemon on the right side. Out of bounds. Lemon goes from right to left across the face of the tape and into the Ririe bench. 2-1 in favor of the Bulldogs. Bond once again will send it over and across low. Mariscal receives. Beckstead left side attack for Fuller, and she goes down the line. Perfect stuff. Abby Fuller getting things started for Westside. Britta Grimm will come out, or rather come in. Grimm will come out. Roberts comes out, Grimm will come in. Service by Lemon, taken by the libero. Right side attack, off of the top of the fingertips of Beckstead. She will receive and head out to the left for Fuller. Soft touch over the top, into the net. No, rather kept alive by the Bulldogs. Great work from Ririe. Middle attack for Britta Grimm, and that is dug up by number 1 Parkinson in the back line over the top of the tape. But not after the fourth touch. 4 touches on the Bulldogs, and we have a tie ball game 2-2. Service up and across, taken in the middle by the Bulldogs. Right side attack, over and dug up by Mariscal. Beckstead back into the middle, and Grimm has that one blocked. Sent back over to the Bulldogs. Call sends it into the middle, and that's 2 hits on the Pirates. Ririe up 3-2 on our unofficial scoreboard here. Rather, it is 3-2, I can see. Inbounds and an ace for Hannah Call. And the Bulldogs giving it to the Pirates early on. Beckstead giving some cheers to her teammates on the back line, saying, let's get this going, let's do this. Call over and across into the middle. Roberts will receive to Beckstead. Short setup in the middle. Fuller with the left hand, dug up by the Bulldogs. Right side attack, soft touch, dug up by Camo. Beckstead out into the middle, pushed over by Roberts again. Middle setup for the Bulldogs, blocked by Britta Grimm. Right side attack, another block by the Pirates. And that one will be called 4 hits on the Bulldogs as that ball goes into the tape, not high enough to elicit the block. Westside 3, Bulldogs 4 on our North Logan Les Schwab scoreboard. Beckstead will go up and across, taken in the middle by the libero, Andreasen. Right side attack from Ririe, out of bounds. Great setup for Brianna Scott, the outside hitter, who's manning the left side of her offensive scheme, hits, and it goes out the back line. Tied ball game, 4-4 apiece. Call to the right side for Scott. Dug up by Mariscal. West side will counterattack with Fuller on the left. Large block, out of bounds. That thing came off like a bullet, and it shoots off of the hands of Call and Bond, way out of bounds. Pirates up 5-4 in this first set. A little bit off of the forearms, awkward, and then pushed over by the Bulldogs. Mariscal into the middle for Beckstead. Left side attack from Fuller. She goes across court, hitting the right corner and down. Fuller, 3 kills so far in this opening set. Ball will roll back to Lainey Beckstead, who does her signature L approach. This time, no L approach, we're actually right down the middle. Taken him back up on the back line, right side attack. Scott dug up by Beckstead. Newton pushed over by Grimm. And that one is a diving dig, and it goes out of bounds. A great attempt there by Parkinson, but it goes over the net and into the west side bench after she touches it. 7-4 on our Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Service by Beckstead, a little bit too hard. It will go out the back line into the bleachers. Getting a little bit of a breather back to the Bulldogs. To serve, Brianna Scott, the senior outside hitter. Takes her time and sends that sinker right to Roberts on the back right corner. Beckstead in the middle for Grimm, and she throws a changeup in there and will get it. Grimm rising up in the middle of the court, throws it in with a fist, and it comes right down a little bit, almost a changeup, slow in front of the bench of Ririe. Another service taken by the libero. Middle setup, blocked by Grimm. Newton, back set for Mariscal. Bulldogs handle it well and counter with their own attack. Fuller is there to receive. Beckstead high and to the left. Mariscal low into the net. Back over to the Bulldogs. They trail 6-8 on our Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Up to serve, Riley Sickinger. Over and across, off of Mariscal and into the ceiling and down. A service ace for Sickinger. The 5'9" middle hitter, junior for Ririe. Sickinger will go once again across and take a dive. Roberts receives. Beckstead in the middle, back set to the right for Grimm. She punches it across and down, and Britta Grimm with 2 kills in the last couple minutes. Looking good, this time from the outside right. 9-7. Over and across, taken off of the knee of Scott, and it goes careening into the wall, out of bounds. A service ace for Britta Grimm. Grimm once again across onto the right side, up into the middle. The Bulldogs will slap it over at the 10-foot line, dug up by Grimm in the back line. Newton with the right hand, up and across the ceiling, and it was bumped too high by Call. Comes careening back down from the top of the roof and down onto the Bulldog hardwood. 11-7, you're reading on the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Into the middle, Call, short setup, in the middle, blocked. Huge block by Mariscal and Natalie Lemon. Pirates on quite a roll right now, 12-7, a 3-point swing. Britta Grimm still remains on the back line to serve. Goes right across, taken by the libero, high and in the middle, Call to the right side. A little bit of a soft touch by Bond. Counter attack by Mariscal. She'll try and push it to the back line. Dug up easily by the Bulldogs. Right side, past Mariscal. Jump ball. A whistle, and the ball comes careening from the other side of the court, and looked like the Bulldogs had points almost in the bag. Grimm will serve once again, right side attack, out of bounds. Too far for Camry Bond, the outside hitter. Listed on the JV roster, but she's playing varsity today, 13-7. Grimm across and in the middle once again, received by Scott, right side attack. Off of Grimm and out of bounds. A huge kill. That one's great on the left side by Viola Hayes. Outside hitter, 5'11" junior. 13-8. Back into the arms of Camry Bond. Bond will serve. Go right to Fuller off of her forehead. Go back to Mariscal. Soft in the middle. Reading the defense out to the left. Mariscal finger rolls it right in front of the Bulldog bench to the left side. They're up 14-8 in this first set. Newton will serve for the first time. Take it on the back right corner. Short setup in the middle. Bond. Newton receives. Middle attack for Fuller, and she was a little ways behind the net. Tad low and gets caught up in the tape and falls down onto the hardwood. A little bit of an error there by Abby Fuller. Back again to serve, Hannah Call, the setter, designated setter for Ririe. Beckstead out far into the left for Lemon, and Lemon has that one sent back to her side, but out of bounds. A kill for Lemon. Sara Mariscal. Couple bounces off the hardwood. Ball comes over from the near side court where the Panthers and Malad are playing. Mariscal into the middle, taken by the libero. Call out to the left, off of the fingertips, tipped off the ceiling. No, down onto the hardwood. It looks like the ceiling seems a little bit shorter than maybe what you're used to in other places. It just a tad, and I think it might have something to do with why we've seen a few times it go off the ceiling and come back down so quickly. Just the ricochet and low height. In the middle, Beckstead will feed Fuller out to the left side. Soft touch dug up by Bond. Right side attack, down by Scott. Bread and butter for the Bulldogs as they set up to the right side and down. Into the middle of the Pirate defense. 15-11, your reading in this first set. Bond will go into the middle. Off the ceiling once again. Left side attack from Fuller. Off of Bond and out of bounds. Fuller with 5 kills in this game so far. They've gone to her early and often, and the Pirates lead 16-11. Lemon will try her hand here, taken by the libero in the middle. Scott will attack on the left side. Soft touch, Mariscal digs. Beckstead far out to the left for the Pirates. Couple different digs, and it's handled well by Ririe. Athletic stuff there. Fuller pushes it to the back right corner, try and give some space to everybody. Left side attack, out of bounds, off of Beckstead. That's athleticism and not giving up on the play. That gives some points to Ririe. They're only down 4, 16-12. Hannah Call over into the middle for Mariscal. Beckstead, short setup in the middle for Fuller, and she wings it. Weaving and threading through 3 different Bulldog defenders in the middle of the court. It came off like a shot off of her right palm into the middle for a kill. 17-12, Beckstead will serve. Takes a dive. Andreasen fields it. Scott down the line, a kill off of Mariscal and out of bounds. Scott, the ringer right now for the Bulldogs. They've been feeding her early. Substitution, out comes Parkinson, in comes Hayes. Scott will serve for the Bulldogs. Near side taking the back right corner for Roberts. Back set to Fuller, who just has to push it across. Here comes the Bulldogs with the counterattack. Hayes will go soft. Beckstead will dig on the right sideline. Left side attack from Fuller. Off the block and out of bounds. 18-13. Fuller with 6 kills early in this one. Fuller will get the ball back to her. She will serve on the far court off of her right palm, just across the tape, taken by the Bulldogs, close up in the air, blocked by Grimm. Back over to Ririe. Big slap over from Scott. 3 touches and pushed back over from Mariscal. 2 hits. 2 hits called on the Pirates in that quick succession there. 18-14. Bulldogs will send it over into the middle for Roberts, just off of the light fixtures, and then Mariscal can't get a hold of everything that she wants to on that attack at the 10-foot line on the left, and it goes soft into the net. Here is Sickinger. She sends that one to Roberts, high and into the middle. Beckstead will go out to the left for Mariscal, and then will go off the block and down into the middle. Call can't get there in time. 19-15, your reading on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Pirates and Bulldogs taking it on early Saturday at the Malad tournament. Set up into the middle, another big block by Lemon and Mariscal, and they cause a little bit of confusion trying to get around the hands up at the net. Middle attacker McKinley Bond goes low and slow, and it just gets caught up on that and falls down onto her side of the court. Scott receives, and it comes off awkward, low and slow, and goes underneath the net. An ace for Britta Grimm. That's 2 for her on the night. 21-15, and a timeout taken by the Bulldogs. We'll go ahead and take it as well. Come back right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, mylocalradio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Welcome back, Westside fans, here to the Malad tournament Saturday morning in the earliest matchup that we could possibly have. Pirates lead the Ririe Bulldogs 21-15 in this first set. Scott will receive on the backside, call in the middle for Bond, dug up by Fuller on the right back corner. Mariscal will go back and far into the left, dug up by Scott. Bulldogs attack. Fuller has a bump off of the ceiling on her reception, left side soft for Mariscal. Off of two knees, Call will get it. Back over to Westside, a reset here rather. Fuller to Mariscal once again, off the top of the tape, another dig. Bond, 2 touches and down. Mariscal was helped after that ball goes careening off of the top of the tape, caused a little bit of confusion. Hard to read it as it ricocheted off. 22-15. Bulldogs, mind you, have only lost 1 game this entire year. Can you guess who it's to? It's to the Westside Pirates. Other than that, 9-1 on the year. Only lost to Westside early on in that tri-match, if you can remember. Ball taken on the left side by Mariscal into the middle, low. Beckstead thought it was going to go over, and it slam dunked on by Bond. 22-17, Pirates on top of the Bulldogs, looking to take this first set. Back to serve once again. Bulldogs will shave the top of the tape. Fuller has that come off of her face, pushed over by Beckstead. Diving dig, and Lemon goes outside and out of bounds. Lemon saw the rotation of the Bulldogs, and she knew that there was going to be a weak side in front of the bench on the left. She attacks that side, but it just pushes it a little too far out of bounds. Fuller has it come off of her arms for an ace. Bulldogs coming in quickly, and a timeout taken by Melinda Royer after 3 straight points by the Bulldogs. We'll take a quick breather, come back to you for the conclusion of this first set here on 105.5 KACH, mylocalradio.com.
There's no better family activity than a night out at the movies. Worm Creek Opera House Theater on State Street in Preston is your local home for first-run family movies. The historic theater offers top-flight comfort, the coolest refreshments, and quality entertainment, all at family prices. Stop by the Worm Creek Opera House at 70 South State Street in downtown Preston. For tickets, showtimes, and a list of upcoming attractions, go to wormcreek.org.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Left side attack from Natalie Lemon, pushed over softly and dug up by Hayes. Pirates will receive once again. Short setup in the middle for Mariscal, out of bounds. Mariscal just a tad too far out the back line, and the Bulldogs have pulled it close. Down only 2, 22-20 in this first set between these two teams that met earlier in the year. Fuller digs on the back corner. Left side attack from Mariscal, blocked and out of bounds. That was close. That block came down the sideline, and I thought it was really close to hitting the line, but our line judge says no. 23-20 for the Pirates. Newton over and across into the middle, taken by Scott. Call, right side attack for Bond. Newton has that one go up in the air on her reception. Left side for Mariscal. Soft touch, dug up at the 10-foot line. Right side attack for Ririe, and it's a huge block and a highlight play for Beckstead and Lemon, who team up to send that ball right back onto the Bulldog hardwood on the right side next to our judge in the tower. Marley Newton, Pirates up 24-20. She'll send that up and over into the middle. Call for Bond. Into the net, and that's it. Bond misfires, and that is 25-20. And that is only the fourth set lost by Ririe this entire year. They have swept everybody besides the West Side Pirates early on in this year. And that is it. West Side will go up 25-20 in this first set. Take the first one, and we'll come back to you for our second set right after this on 105.5 mylocalradio.com.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry. Driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity, Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Welcome back, Westside Pirate fans. The Pirates will go ahead and take the first set against the Ririe Bulldogs in the first round of the gold bracket here in the Malad tournament. Westside will go up to 1-0 in that category. 7 kills by Abby Fuller and 2 aces by Britta Grimm, the highlight plays, and the final points by the Pirates. Second to last points off of a huge block by Beckstead and Lemon. And now we get ready for our second set today. Got to be honest, I'm not sure if the tournament is playing just 2 sets, the best of 3, or if they're doing full sets. By the way that the schedule is laid out, I would imagine that I think it's best of 3. But I guess we'll jump off that bridge when we get there. Ball will go back over to Sara Mariscal. Our judge in the tower hurrying, getting back up in his position. Had to grab some water. He's located on the right side here, closest to our camera. Mariscal will send it over and across into the middle, dug up by Andreasen. Call back set to the right side for Bond, dug up by Camo. In the middle, Lemon pushes that one across. Ririe all on the front line, and it goes off with a tip and down onto the Pirate hardwood. Ririe will draw first blood in this second set. Speed ball fielded by Fuller, and they'll go back to her on the right side, dug up by Scott. Diving dig off of the ceiling. Nobody was there for the Pirates. It came off into the soft spot in the center middle of the defense. 2 quick points for the Bulldogs. McKinley Bond to Roberts off of one knee. Right side attack from Fuller. Out of bounds. Scott punches it from the left side, and it can't stay in bounds. It goes into the West Side bench. West Side gets its first points of the second set off of the error from Scott. Ball goes back to Natalie Lemon. Off the top of the tape, bounces off, and then the Bulldogs just have to push it over. Camo to Beckstead, right side attack from Fuller. Off of the block and out of bounds. It was tipped by number 8, Hannah Call. And our judge here on the near side had a really good look at it. 2-2 apiece. 2 apiece, excuse me. Left side attack. Battle won by Beckstead, back over to the Bulldogs. Third touch has to be pushed over into the back right corner, into the middle. Beckstead, right side, Fuller off of the block. Dug up by Andreasen. Dump set, Andreasen is there. Once again, Bulldogs short set up in the middle. Beckstead has to help the laser beam that came off of the forearms of Mariscal, but she can't get enough underneath it. Falls into the net and down. Bulldogs up 3-2. Call will go into the middle. Fuller far out. Beckstead back in for Grimm. Dug up by the Bulldogs. Left side attack from Scott. That's off of the tip. Fuller for Beckstead. Blocked. Dig by Camo. Fuller pushes it once again, and the Bulldogs look good. Left side attack from Scott off the tip of Beckstead. Right side attack from Fuller and down, and Fuller finally puts an end to that rally. It looks as though when you go really, really long, you can go to Fuller out on her left side, and she can put it right down into the middle. Substitution. Newton comes in, Camo's going to come out. We're tied 3 apiece on the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Parkinson. Punch over to Roberts on the opposite side. Beckstead back set to the left. Newton off of the fingertips and down onto the right corner. Marley Newton. Marley Newton gets a nice little cheer from Lemon and Camo doing a ballerina pirouette from the bench. Beckstead goes low. Service error into the net. 4-4. Scott taken by Mariscal in the back line. Left side attack from Fuller and inbounds. Fuller, laser beam into the back right corner. She's got 9 kills on the day in this match. Andreasen to Call on the right side. Back set, still keeping it. Off of the tip, left side for the Bulldogs. Soft, dug up. High and into the middle. Call will short set off of the block once again. Newton. Tipped. Thought for sure that maybe perhaps it was tipped, but no, says our judge. 4 hits on the Pirates. 5-5 in the second set. West Side up 1-0 in that category. Brianna Scott over and taken by Roberts. Fuller bumped over by Mariscal. Scott to Call in the middle. Off the tape, dug up by Newton. Fuller, right side attack from Mariscal. Call is there in the area. Bond Dug up by Roberts, but not the second one to keep it up in the air. Ririe takes the lead, 6-5. 2-point swing. And instead, that ball will roll over to Westside. It seems like they swapped points. Westside will go up 6-5 on a call that I'm not 100% certain happened. It was a late call, that I can tell you. Substitution, Andreassen's going to come out, Bond will come in. Scott Diggs, call in the middle, short setup for Bond in the back right corner, and that finds its mark. Ricochets off of Grimm and out of bounds. 6-6 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Camry Bond. Service from the Bulldogs, far side received by Mariscal in the middle. Beckstead short to Mariscal once again. Call, right side attack for Bond off of the fingertips of Lemon and down. Tipped at the line and falls down onto the Pirate hardwood. Ririe, 3-point swing. Camry over and across. Mariscal in the back right corner. Beckstead will stay to the left for Lemon, and it's blocked by Bond. 8-6 in favor of the Bulldogs. Fuller receives high off of the ceiling. Beckstead will go back to Mariscal and sail it out the back line. Bulldogs up by 3. And Coach Royer trying to give her team some energy and some help. Mariscal, far side, Beckstead back into the middle. It has to be pushed over by Roberts. Andreassen to call, short setup for Bond. Fuller is there on the back line to receive. Right side attack from Mariscal into the net, low. Bulldogs have a 4-point lead, and it looks like Royer might call a timeout, and she will. 5-point swing for the Bulldogs, and you got to take a quick breather after that one. Thanks for joining us on mylocalradio.com. We'll come back with more action after this on 105.5 KACH and mylocalradio.com.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Welcome back to the second set action between the Bulldogs and the Westside Pirates. Currently right now, Ririe on top 10-6 over top of the Pirates. They will retain possession and serve across the middle into the net, and that timeout worked at least to stop and swap possession. Pirates cut it back to within 3. Camry Bond send it into the net, and now the Pirates have it back in their possession after it being returned by the Bulldogs. Right side attack from Mariscal, down and in. That hits the back corner. I could see it from here. Great placement by Mariscal. Trying to build off of this momentum, Marley Newton will serve. Left side, call into the middle. Bond will hit the corner on the back line. Bulldogs up by 3, 11-8 on the Logan North Les Schwab scoreboard. Hannah Call. 2 Pirates run together. Miscommunication and an ace for Call. Back up to 4 points. Call across the line. Roberts will receive. Beckstead into the middle for Lemon. That's blocked. Back over to the Pirates. The back line, and Beckstead finds the soft spot in the back right corner. It's a kill for Beckstead. Mariscal just across the tape, fielded. Ball comes rolling onto the Pirate side of the gymnasium, and they have a jump ball. It will reserve. Mariscal, fielded by Parkinson. Left side set up for Scott, who punches it into the middle. Fuller is there. Beckstead will go back to Fuller on the left side. Down and low, dug up by the Bulldogs. Left side for Scott, inbounds. It seems like Pirates can't break this 4-point barrier that they've been in for a hot minute against the Bulldogs. Bond will serve across, taken low. Beckstead high in the air for Fuller, inbounds. Parallel down the near sideline and in the corner. Flirting with that 3-4 point lead. The Bulldogs can't seem to extend it, and the Pirates can't seem to make it closer of a deficit. I mean, cut down the deficit, that is. Camo off of her forearms, left side attack from Fuller. Soft, down across the front line and at the 10-foot marker in the middle. Fuller with 12 kills in this match. Lemon taken by Andreasen. Call, short set up for Scott. Misfires into the net. Scott kind of crunched her arm, kind of went low, came close to her body, and her form wasn't what we've seen consistently from her, and that's why it went low and into the net. Back set up. Fuller reads it well. Takes a right hand and puts it in the back line. We've got a tie ball game once again. Pirates have come back from their little deficit. Lemon over and across left side. Call over returned. And Grimm will set up the Bulldogs on her over return. So 2 over returns in a row. And Bond sends it down the line and inbounds. 14-13 in favor of the Bulldogs. Call to Mariscal. Beckstead, short set up. Fuller off the fingertips of 2 different Bulldogs and shooting into the bleachers behind the defense of Ririe. Beckstead, couple bounces off of the hardwood, gets the A-OK from our judge. Across the tape, Scott off the ceiling and down, saved by Call. But third personnel not there to get it over and across. An ace from Beckstead. Beckstead once again tickles the tape. 2 aces in a row as it touches the top of the net and falls down onto the hardwood. 16-14. Once again, Beckstead will go across. 3 aces in a row off of Parkinson. Call couldn't keep it in bounds as it shot off to the right. 17-14. 4 aces for Beckstead. She'll send it once again. Inbounds. 5 aces in a row and a timeout called by the Ririe Bulldogs. Head coach Adam Hayes has seen enough. And now we're going to take a breather. 5 aces in a row by Beckstead. That's the play and segment of the game here. We'll come back after this on 105.5 KACH 1340 AM, mylocalradio.com.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Back into the action here. Special shout out to Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, trying to make things easy for you to protect the things that matter most. Beckstead is finally received by the Bulldogs. Left side attack from Scott, across and out of bounds. Just a hair outside, going from left to right, and it just goes out the right side line. 19-14 for the Pirates. Scott high off of her forearms, and it goes inbounds. An ace from Beckstead again, and it was just like almost caught underneath the basketball hoop that cannot be retracted here in Malad. Pirates starting to really show their will and their domination. And another timeout by Coach Hayes of the Bulldogs. 21-14, a massive run of 7 points for the Pirates have really broken things open here. We'll take a quick break. Come back to you after this on 105.5 KCH.
Sometimes in life, the next level seems to be just out of your reach. You know you could reach your goal if you could just figure out what's blocking your success. The trained professionals at Level 10 Life offer life, health, and career coaching. These professional coaching sessions will help you put the next piece together in your puzzle. Don't wait. The coaches at Level 10 Life are here to help you reach your next milestone in life. Schedule a free consultation online at level10lifecoach.com.
Welcome back to the action here. Beckstead will serve. Pirates up 21-14 on the Logan Northwest Schwab scoreboard. Scott pushes it across on the left side, almost out of bounds. Right side attack from Fuller off of Parkinson, and it shoots into the upper deck. Pirates finding and exerting their will late in this second set. They're up 22-14 over the Bulldogs. They trailed at 1 point, 4 points. Beckstead across and in the middle, over-returned, out of bounds. Beckstead has been on fire from the line, 23-14. Beckstead once again across the tape, off the top of the tape and down. 9 aces from Beckstead in this segment. Absolutely incredible stuff from Lainey Beckstead. Final one, and she goes out of bounds. Finally, she wanted that one, and she would have ended it there as it is set point. 24-15, Pirates up by 9. Go on an incredible run of almost 11 points. Scott over and taken by Fuller into the back line. Back to Fuller from Roberts. Andreasen to Call. Bulldogs just pushed over at the 10-foot line. Beckstead, short setup for Fuller, off of the block and inbounds. Bulldogs hang in strong, put their arms up there, and if that ball would have ricocheted the other way, it would have gone out of bounds, and that would have been it for the second set, but instead it ricochets out to the left and stays inbounds. 24-16. Scott to the back line, fielded by Mariscal. Right side setup for Fuller, down the line. Hayes is there. Sickinger back over to west side, in the middle. Grimm down the line, and that's it. Grimm reads the defense, and that is all she wrote. 25-16. Pirates sweep the Bulldogs. Their only 2 losses of the entire year Ririe has had against Westside, and that is incredible stuff. Teams will shake hands underneath the net. Coach Hayes will go congratulate Coach Royer, and that's just domination. Player of the game, I cannot help, and the segment of the game I'd have to give to Lainey Beckstead, who at one point the Pirates were trailing by 4, came up to the line in the second set, and she rattles 9 different aces. It keeps things under control. The Pirates go on an 11-point run, and that was enough to put the Bulldogs away. Clean sweep in the first round of the gold bracket. We're going to go ahead, take a quick break, come back to you after this on 105.5 KACH and at mylocalradio.com.
With over 24 years of building multifamily and commercial projects across the Intermountain West, Procon stands apart as a leader in the custom framing industry, driven by the standard of delivering the highest level of customer service, high-quality work, and integrity. Procon is dedicated to building multifamily and commercial properties that exceed customer expectations. Visit online to see why Procon stands above the rest at buildprocon.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Welcome back here to the aftermath of a win of the Pirates and the Bulldogs of Ririe. Westside gets the clean sweep 2-0 in this first bracket, first game of the gold bracket. The winner of this West Jefferson Declo game will take on Malad at 10:30, and the winner of that will play the Pirates in game number 5 at 11:30 here in the gym. So we'll see who Malad will play out of these two teams between Declo and West Jefferson. And then immediately after that, they will play Malad, and the Pirates will get the winner for this third round here in the gold bracket. Thanks for joining us here on mylocalradio.com. I am Cody Olsen. I'll be here all day covering the tournament and the Pirates in all of their facets. Thank you for joining us as we thank you for being a fan of Westside, but also being a proud supporter of the program and watching us on mylocalradio.com. We'll take one more break, come back to you, and say our final goodbyes. Keep an eye out for us at 11:30. It is a rolling schedule, so just keep your eye out for the link on mylocalradio.com, and you can hear and watch the Pirates for the rest of today as part of the Malad tournament. Thank you so very much on behalf of all of us here at mylocalradio.com. We say thank you, and I guess we'll see you later right after this. Stay tuned.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
The proceeding has been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used or rebroadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media Incorporated.